Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just taking a casual stroll with my baby right now, and I think that he might finally be asleep. Let's see. Yeah, he's sleeping, which means that we can head back home and unbox the Tudor Ranger. The Tudor Ranger, I'm not a big Rolex Explorer fan, and when I saw the Tudor Ranger, I was a little underwhelmed. I thought that, yeah, it's a little boring. We have a lot of black state on that dial, nothing really happening, no applied markers, nothing special whatsoever. But then I read about the heritage and the story behind it, and I actually softened up a little bit, and I thought that maybe it could be a really good compliment to all my tattoos, having a watch that is so simple and clean with my busy arm full of tattoos. So let's see what we think about it together. I'm gonna unbox it today, and I'm gonna show you the unboxing, giving you all the first impressions. So let's head back home and do just that. Okay guys, I'm somewhat on an angle here. I actually had to remove my background and place it in another spot in my garden because it's late in the evening. It's actually over 8 o'clock in the evening. My wife is putting our baby to bed. I just had to unbox this watch, and I had to do it together with you. I didn't want to do it by myself, but I've been having it for 2 days now. And you know, the time flies by when you're on vacation. You're always doing something, always on the beach, or your kids want to play with someone and you're visiting friends and stuff. But now I just had to open it, so I had to find a spot in my garden where it was just a little sliver of sun left. And that's why we're here, underneath the tree. As you can see, we have the shade of some branches. But I'm not going to waste your time anymore. Let's take a look at the Tudor Ranger. This is one of my... I'm really excited to open up this box because I really don't know what I'm gonna think about this watch. Okay, so the box actually came in another brown box. I mean the outer packaging, and this white box is not a Tudor box. This is from where I bought the watch, Kroons. Really nice dealers. I actually bought my Tudor Black Bay GMT from them, and they carry Rolex as well. And let's see what we have. They actually have a little saying on the box on the inside here. I'm just gonna try to do this in a nice way without ruining everything. Kroons: time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. A quote from Leonardo da Vinci. And then we have the Kroons shop there. You can say they carry Tudor right there. I think they carry Rolex. I'm pretty sure that they do. But anyway, we're not here to take a look at the box. We're here to take a look at the watch inside of the box. So let us continue with the unboxing. A little envelope, maybe with the receipt, something. I don't know. Didn't get this kind of envelope when I bought my Black Bay. Yeah. This is actually the receipt inside here, and then we have some advice how to take care of your watch, all written in Swedish, what different kinds of water resistances mean, and then my little receipt here from Kroons. Nice little package to have the receipt in. I must say that I'm really impressed by the packaging here. It's like someone sent you a gift or something. Let's open up this little sticker. Okay, some paper wrap, and then the actual Tudor box inside. Okay, it's tied down. Okay, so you have to open it up like a gift. I'm gonna do that. My right hand is actually the camera is actually hindering my right hand to move accurately. So let's see. Okay, there we have it. Oh, let's grab it out of there. Yeah, and then just a bunch of paper, nothing else. No extras or no books or anything. Let's put away the box. There we go. And here we have the Tudor box. I actually scratched my background there. That's a shame. Okay, the Tudor box, looking a lot like my Tudor Black Bay GMT box. So let's open it up. Black on the outside. We have a little Kroons carrying a little pouch to carry your watch when you're traveling. A nice little touch. Good thing to have. And then, yeah, looking exactly like my Black Bay GMT. It came with the exact type of box. Black box within the black box. A little soft on the upper part here, and then it's hard on the lower part, and then we have this nice fabric on the bottom. Okay, I'm really excited for this because I don't know what's gonna hit me when I open it, what kind of feelings I'm going to feel, initial feelings about the Ranger, because when I first saw it, yeah, I told you about that in the intro. Okay, let's open it up. Let's not waste any more time. Paperwork, international warranty, everything on the top, cleaning pouch from Kroons, and then there we have the Ranger. They always remove all the plastics from their watches at Kroons. I really don't know why they do that. Maybe it's something to do with the gray market and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna put the box out of the way. Okay. And here it is, the Tudor Ranger. Receive a watch, I really prefer to open it up for myself to remove all the plastics. But if that's not possible, then I hope that they didn't fumble anything while removing the plastics, and it looks like they did a good job here with this one. But there's just something with the feeling of putting your hands on a new watch straight from the factory and just feeling it with your hands and experiencing it, taking off the plastic. You know that it's brand new. No one has fumbled it around. But I'm not gonna get that now with the Ranger here. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this baby. Let's screw out the crown. No crown guards. Really vintage feeling here. And the crown feels exactly as smooth and nice to play around with as my Tudor Black Bay GMT did. I actually feel a little more with this crown. The mechanics move around inside of it. I actually can feel the small ratchets there. Let's move the hour hand out of the way so we can take a look at that Tudor logo. There we go. Put it back in, screw it back in there. Yeah. Okay, let's zoom in on that dial and take a look. There's nothing much to look at here, and that's, as I have understood, why Tudor have gotten some criticism for this watch. I guess this watch split the Tudor community in half and the watch collectors in half, because you either love it or you hate it. Many have talked about there being a lot of black real estate on that dial. It just says Ranger and nothing more. Many like that real estate, like that it's so simple, and many hate that it's so simple. I was actually in the camp in between. I love the history behind the Tudor Ranger and why they're reissuing this watch, but I also like when we have a little more text on the dial, and that's why I have to feel this watch out and see what it will feel like when I put it on, what it will look like. Give it a couple of days, because as I said in the intro, the Rolex Explorer has never been one of my favorite designs in watches. It's actually quite boring in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion. But this one has just that, I don't know. I've said it before in videos. I do not like when the hour markers are just painted. I like to have applied hour markers. But there's something with this design, with that little dash of red on the second hand, with those cool hour and minute hands. And yeah, I don't know. There's something about this watch. I shouldn't like it. It's just far too simple for me. But there's something within that simplicity that I really enjoy. Something with that it just says Ranger. No water resistance, nothing else. It just says Ranger. It's really cool. It's almost all brushed all around. And you can see we have a sapphire crystal that protrudes from that bezel. You can see we have some polished details, but it's almost entirely brushed all around. It's a tool watch in the tool watch's name. In the right meaning of the name tool watch. This is a true tool watch. Stamped crown with the Tudor rose. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the clasp. I think this is called the T-Fit clasp, which is an upgrade from the clasp that I had on my GMT, because I did not have Tudor steel inox. Looking good. Oh, they forgot a little piece of sticker right there for my enjoyment. Sorry about the hands, guys. They're not dirty. I was smart enough to I don't do a lot of mechanical stuff at home, but our baby stroller got broken and I had to change out braking wire, and I was smart enough to do that just before I filmed this video. Otherwise my wife would not have talked to me this evening. So it's just I washed them like 3 times, scrubbed everything, but it's oil left from the stroller. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's get back to the clasp. Yeah, you see, if you haven't seen videos of the Tudor Ranger before, we have a micro adjustment, a quick adjustment on the fly right there. You pop that out and you pop it out like, I guess, like that. Okay. It's a spring loaded. Yeah, you can see that little spring in there. Yeah. Sorry, my camera will not focus. There, you can see that little spring in there. So when you lift it up, it actually does not click out like it does. It springs out like this. It's hard to do in camera, and then you can move it around. Springs out. Come on, man. Spring out. It's really fresh, so that spring is really tight, but you spring it out and you move around, and yeah, it's really tight now. But I guess I'm not in the best of angle here. I'm not in a good angle for doing this in camera. But I'm really glad that they have a quick adjustment system in that clasp. and let's try it on. Okay, I'm guessing that, oh sorry, Omega Speedmaster today. I'm guessing that maybe I'm suspecting that the watch, being so simple in its design and look, will actually pair really nicely with my tattoos, because I have quite a busy arm and hand, and I think that a watch with this look, with this simple toolish look, will actually complement my tattoos pretty well. And yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm sorry for all the shades that you get here. I could not bring my shading umbrella with me, because then it would be a really dark picture. So you can see the sky there, you can see some branches, and this watch does not have any AR coating, so maybe it's that a little bit, but still 20 centimeter wrist. And this is what the Tudor Ranger looks like on my wrist. Even though it's simple, it just has some presence, doesn't it? I think it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks really good. It's a simple watch. I mean, I don't usually wear these kinds of watches. I like a little more details and a little more refinement and some color with the Pepsi or a GMT hand or something that gives it a little personality. But the fact that this actually has some really cool heritage behind it, and that it has that little dash of red on that second hand, gives it enough attitude, in my opinion. I would love if the second hand was entirely red, or the Ranger text there was written in red, but it's really slender on the wrist. It feels light. I'm actually going to remove one link, I guess. The bracelet tapers nicely. It does not have those rivets that I had on the Black Bay GMT. The clasp is beautiful. Yeah, it's I mean, I love the clasp on my Tudor Black Bay GMT as well, how the shield is incorporated there in that lock system. Loving the clasp, loving the bracelet. And of course we have a screwed bracelet. We don't have, Tudor do not, I think, yeah, it's a screwed bracelet. Sorry, I just had to check, double check. Loving the vintage feel of this watch. No crown guards, perfectly nice crown to operate. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, because I don't know if I'm in love with it, but I'm gonna give it a couple of days and just feel it out. See what it feels like, and yeah, I hope it's a keeper, but I don't know. Like we all, most of us collectors, we simply don't know how long a watch will stay, or will it go the next day, or will we have it a couple of years. We'll see, but first impressions are good, better than I thought. Even though it's a simple watch, I really like it. I like that dial. I like the hour markers, even though they're not applied. I like the color of them. They're like some kind of a mustardy, almost greenish color. Yeah, it looks good. Anyway, this was just an unboxing and some first impressions, and that's what you got there. What do you think about the Tudor Ranger? Is it do you like the style, or do you loathe this style? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not like it, give me a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't like, and I'll try to do better in the next video. And until then, if you really loved it, please consider subscribing. Until I see you again, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Sorry guys, I just had to pop in here. I forgot to talk about this in the unboxing, so I'm gonna just put it in the video. I do not get why Tudor, I mean, when you have a watch with the heritage that the Ranger has, with that cool backstory about why this watch is what it is and why it's released now, I don't get it why you just don't put a booklet inside of the case, or somehow when you open up the box, somehow you acknowledge the heritage, and you maybe just by a simple pamphlet with some text about the expedition that the Rangers were sent, that the first Tudor Rangers was sent to, and why they're celebrating that expedition now, and nothing about that at all. So if if you actually go into a Tudor shop and you like the watch and you buy it and you don't talk much about it, you just say, I want that watch, and you buy it, you're maybe never going to know about the heritage that this watch has with it. And that's actually a shame. It would have been so easy to put something about the polar expedition inside of the box and celebrate that occasion. Now they're just releasing a watch, and they, for us who know, for us watch nerds who watch a lot of YouTube channels and who maybe visit the web page and take a look at the watch at the web page, we know about the history. But for a random schmo walking inside of a Tudor boutique and just buying the watch, yeah, they're oblivious. So it's a shame they did not celebrate the occasion more. And now that I'm thinking about it, I did not show you the case back. I'm going to do that right away. Sorry about that. This is what it looks like. It's plain, just as it was on my Black Bay GMT. We have some writing around that case there. Calibre manufacturer Tudor Geneva, Calibre manufacturer Tudor Geneva, yeah, and some serial numbers. Yeah, that's it. Still hope you have a good day, and I still hope to see you again. And I'm going to give you a review of this watch, a complete review. So let's see what we think about it in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Or sometimes it takes a couple of months. We'll see. It takes the time that it takes. So hope to see you again. Bye bye.